Hey guys, welcome back to another Tacky time. So, uh, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. I already filmed 2 videos, but then I forgot to upload them on the correct day, or not really the correct day, but when I wanted them to go out. So now that's a problem. So this will come out after them. So you should see them about the all the K-pop comebacks recently. Of course, this video is about basically all the second episodes of the seasonal anime for this season, obviously, the spring season. Uh, it might come out on Friday, or it might come out on Thursday. It depends on how fast I can get the other ones uploaded. Because it was a pretty big video. This video also might cut off because I don't have enough room left on my camera type device thing. So anyway, let's get into it. So we'll start with Sekai no Yami Zukan. I don't know Japanese, so I just say it how it sounds to me. I'm sorry. This one is hard. Watched the second 2 episodes. The first episode was fine. Second episode was about a snowman, killer snowman. That one was interesting. The third one was the most horrifying because, yeah, I mean, spoiler alert. Sorry, I'm going to be talking about the second episode of all the anime that I mentioned here. I'll show them before. You know what? I should probably keep this up so you can or see which anime I'm talking about. But anyway, basically in the third episode, the guy gets into a car to go somewhere, and the girl won't let him out. And then at the end, the car devours him. So yeah, that was I mean, it's not really that horrifying most of the time, which I like because I don't really like cheap scares and stuff like that. So I like that it's just kind of just horrifying type of situations. In this very simplistic way, manner, not really even animation. So yeah. Still liking that. That's really the only short that I'm doing. I'm not watching any of the shows that started last season and are continuing. So really just all the new shows and not a lot of the sequels. So sorry I won't be covering those. But I haven't watched I haven't watched all the other Berserk yet. So it would be stupid to cover it now. I won't. So first we have Attack on Titan. So. Did the third episode come out? The second episode was all on Sasha, right? It's a bit confusing because I do it on weird times. So the third episode I think already came out. The second episode was on Sasha though, and it was nice seeing that. I read the manga for it, but I read it a while ago, so I can't really remember what happened. So it's cool to see some backstory into her and being so greedy. And yeah, fighting that Titan there, I can't remember at this point. It was a little while ago that I watched it, but yeah, a good second episode, but I'm waiting. The third episode was when it started to get good, and then the fourth episode, they got to the tower. That tower is that's when it starts getting really good. So not that long. I think next episode we'll have the good stuff. Start to happen, all the crazy things. My Hero Academia. Second episode we started. I'm it's very hard. I'm going to need to do some research because I can't remember if I've already seen 3 episodes of these or only 2. Did they start the games? I can't remember. I think maybe they did. Anyway, I'm liking it so far. That's all I said. I'll try to make it better. But I haven't started the spin-off yet because I haven't finished Danmachi, so I'm going a bit behind on that. So you know what? Let's just skip it and do. If I watch both of the newest episodes, we'll go up to there. That way it'll be easier because we can at least talk about the newest stuff because I remember that. So let's just skip back to the second episodes with some days. But the third episode with My Hero Academia, if I remember correctly, it was with the UA Sports Festival, and they had all the obstacle courses and stuff. And in the manga, I didn't feel like it was crazy or that that big really when I read it, but seeing it in the anime form, it looked a lot cooler when seeing it there. So I can't wait for the 1-versus-1 battle. But before that, next episode is going to be my favorite because they have the tag team battles, and that was so fun because Izuku's like, oh man, I got the most points, so nobody's going to want to be on the team with me. So yeah, it'll be great to see that next on Saturday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whenever you watch it. Rakudashi, yeah, so basically the whole point of this anime, if you're gonna watch it for this dude. I mean, he's really the one. The rest is just kind of your light novel type of anime that you get every single season. But the big difference is that instead of a dude that's a teenager going to school and getting into all these stuff and, you know, being overpowered this way because he's a teenager and it's all this stuff, he's the teacher. And he's really cool, and he kind of has funny personality and stuff, so yeah, I mean, he's the reason to watch the anime. He's cool. It gets more violent in the third episode as well. Some people actually die, although it doesn't really show it, but there's a lot of blood. It's a weird thing where it's like, if you show the blood but not the person, still keep it PG-13, but if you show the person and the blood, then it's R, but then if you show the person but no blood, it's PG-13. Weird stuff, but yeah, it was good. It was good. I liked it. And the dude, he still wasn't super powerful because he still needed the girl's help to heal him every now and again. Earmugs to say, just watch this one. It is weird. I mean, it's different. You know, it has a certain. If you read it and think this is shoot, don't watch it because I don't know. It might go that way. But it seems pretty tame, just nice. But then you'll have these weird moments like this point at the beginning. I think the second episode, where the little girl is just spouting out, and it's like, what are you doing? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Just try it. Clockwork Planet. Dropped. Consider this dropped. Sorry, it was too boring. Didn't even want to give it another try. Renai Bakun is still annoying, but kind of funny, and I just like the art style and stuff, so I'll stick around with it. Also, I felt like I'd seen some anime that copied the... Oh yeah, it's actually an anime airing right now. Kyokai no Ren. That also had a cat with a human's face on it, so I thought that was kind of interesting that are they copying that? I don't know. So there's one reason to watch it, so if not, who cares? This one, I'm getting a little more interested in it since it has like one of the youngest voice actresses that we know of. She's like 4 or something. She plays one of the girls that they're looking after, but I haven't started that. I might. This one, I read the synopsis more, and it sounds really cool, but it's CGI, so I keep almost watching it, and then I'm like, no. Second episode should have been the first episode for the anonymous noise. The first episode, awful, so jumbled. I couldn't understand anything what happening. It was all, everybody was annoying. It was just whatever. Second episode, it got me. It was powerful. Some of the scenes, all the stuff was just way better. Nobody was annoying. Nothing felt out of place. It just worked. And so I watch it. I watch now that I actually care about the characters and stuff. I don't know what that first episode was. Just don't watch it, or watch it after this episode, and you'll probably understand it more and just like it more. I would say. Actually, Zero haven't watched the second episode. That's the only one. I'm sorry, I hadn't watched that one yet, but next week we'll talk about that. Cycle to Reset. Spoilers, obviously. They killed off one of the girls in the second episode. Really weird. Who knows? Will she come back? I mean, there's 24 episodes, so she might. She's in the opening. We don't know, but it's an interesting concept, and we're getting more and more interesting stuff with it. That's happening. Like there's a ghost or something now, and it's interesting how it works. So yeah, I like that. This one, its hype is a bit down now, but it's fine. It's fine. But it's a bit weird how there's all these characters, and I guess with cosplay, people are just like, okay, it's random people in these weird outfits. cool. I guess that's normal these days, but it just seemed a bit out of place that they wouldn't use regular clothes. Sakura Request gets better in the second episode. She starts to want to do it more. It's cool. It's nice. Sukagakiri, second episode also very much a lot less boring. You get a lot of more character interactions. It might cut off soon, so I'm trying to go faster. Hinako Note is pretty much, this is, well, if you don't like it, then, don't watch it, because that's what it is. But this girl, she might be the best one. She was great in the second episode. She only had a small part, but she was great. Kabuki, Kuku, or Kabuki Boo. Yeah, I like this one. I like learning about Kabuki. But in the second episode, that one dude, Niwa, he's acting all cool, and then he just totally changes. And if they had it at first, I might not have hated it, but since it was I was just like, what, what happened to you, man? Well, here's Kyokana Ren with that little cat with the face. I'm not watching it, but I just want to mention that. Warrior Salesman New. I think I'm going to watch this, but just random episodes because I kind of like it, but it doesn't feel like there's not really a story with it, so I don't really need to follow it that much. And I think that's all. So next week, it'll be a bit more together, hopefully. But anyway, hope you liked it. I'll see you tomorrow for more K-pop stuff. It's go time.